Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Well, it finally ended. Government shutdown is now officially over. President Trump officially signed the deal, the funding bill, last night. So it was passed the House. It already passed the Senate 60-40, passed the House 229 to 209, which is just a blowout in the House.
There we go.
On this vote, the yeas are 222, the nays are 209. The bill is passed.
Yeah.
The motion is adopted.
Okay.
Exciting, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's another thrilling, probably 2 weeks before this comes back up again. So
I miss our numbers on the screen. Our hourly numbers, they're gone now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, no.
We lost them. They went away last night.
We lost them. Mm-hmm.
Oh. So what, did they get 6 Democrats but lost 2 Republicans?
Exactly. It's exactly what happened. So President Trump signed the bill into law. And again, now we got about 2 weeks. And then it starts 30th. All over again. Literally, it is January 30th. So, but that's nuts that we just can't get this done for a year. We got to kick it down the road just a little ways and then deal with it all over again. Don't they ever get tired of that? Mm. Wow, I am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they're certainly not. So, President Trump can better focus on things like the economy. Here's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on tax cuts and stimulus checks for American newborns.
I'm also the IRS commissioner. So what I can see is that with the president's signature campaign promises, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, auto deductibility of loans if you buy an American car, Americans didn't change their withholding for 2025. Right. So we're going to see substantial refunds for working families at the beginning, in the first quarter of 25. They'll change their withholding at the beginning of the year, and that will be a natural, real wage growth. And then the other thing you're going to see in the middle of the year are these Trump accounts. Every child born retroactively to January 1, but for the next 3 years, is going to get a $1,000 account that's going to be invested in the U.S. stock market. So that's another $1,000 for working families.
Nice.
Why not 5,000 or 10,000?
Don't be silly. No, we're just trying to help everybody out.
I want to know the
get them started with 1,000.
Because a lot of families, are they not going to be able to touch that until they're 18?
Yeah, it's for the kid, right?
That's too bad. How many parents would be like, yeah, I'm totally taking that money. Yeah, you can deposit it into the stock market.
Absolutely.
Next week it's mine.
Absolutely. Have to move it to my account.
Yeah. But no, there you go. So
there you go.
Paying to have babies.
There you have it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was the verdict on the headphone jack situation?
No.
Worked fine.
I mean, immediately. It has started. Immediately.
It worked fine for me yesterday.
The whole, your whole chewing the fat plus thing? Wow. So you stole the plus. Of course, you said you were going to do that, but you took the plus.
Yeah, from Apple.
That Apple dropped.
Yeah, they threw it away. Okay. I took it out of the trash.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
I picked through the trash, and I said, you know what? It's mine.
So it was cheap, right?
That's not surprising.
Wait.
Can we just go back on that on the vote last night? There's that promise. I don't know. It's a gentleman's agreement that they're going to vote on the Obamacare subsidies in mid-December. We sure about that?
Okay.
I don't know. But one vote that we are getting next week is on the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that they got that 218th signature. Apparently, Boebert and Mace had a conversation at the White House with Bondi and Patel about possibly, they're saying that to ask them to remove their names so that they wouldn't have 218 signatures that forces the vote, because this is some weird procedural thing that Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie signed on to. And so they got the 218th vote or signature. So we might be getting a vote next week.
But I saw a video from Tim Burchett that said he put a bill on the floor to release it right now, and they said no. they wouldn't do the bill.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
So much with this in the last 12 hours. I did see his name floating around there, so that's interesting.
I mean, all I know is Burchett filmed a video coming out of Congress yesterday. Yeah, that he proposed this bill that would release it all and open it up, and they
said no,
axed it.
But
I thought there wasn't anything to release. I thought that was all.
We already got it.
And now it's back again.
Guess so.
I
thought it was sucked into a black hole.
There's everything you need.
Oh, there it is.
Everything you need right here.
Right. Okay.
That was already released.
Declassified.
This thing's such a mess.
That's interesting, Jeffy. So, okay, it's hard to keep up with all this.
I know. I mean, good. If they're doing it, great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Next week could be interesting.
I mean, are we aware of the cleaning people? They came into Pam Bondi's office, cleaned off the desk, dug down, found what they were looking for, or is it still there? In the black hole that is Pam Bondi's desk.
That thing that was there that Kash Patel had already seen and read and knew was there, and then all of a sudden, no, it wasn't.
But that's interesting.
I've never seen it. Oh.
But it hasn't been day one.
Oh, that's right.
You guys got to remember this.
That's right.
Day one hasn't come.
But I've seen a thing that said that up to 100 Republicans are planning to vote to release them.
Okay.
You just have to get the vote. See, now, okay, so here's the thing. If Burchett's thing failed, the signature thing forces it. You see what I'm saying? That's what the whole signature collection was.
Right. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Hey, everybody, Tim Burchett. Just left the House floor, and I tried to do a UC, unanimous consent, tried to get the Epstein files, get it straight to the floor, just to cut out all this nonsense. And, and the Democrats blocked it, oddly enough. They've had it for 4 years, and they, obviously, if there was something there about Trump, they would have released it.
Yeah.
And now they're all, let's get it out, Well, I just made a motion to bring it straight to the dadgum floor, and they blocked it.
Yeah, let's get to the dadgum floor.
And
let's
they blocked it.
But can't do it.
Weird stuff going on.
Democrats blocked it. Fascinating. It's impossible to figure this thing out. It's impossible. So screwed up. Let me tell you about the Jace case, because here's something we don't talk about enough. 1 in 4 people are infected with a parasite. Isn't that fun? It's way more common than most of us realize. Somebody you love could have one. You might never know it. That's why Jace Medical is now offering an easy, affordable way to access ivermectin, because when it comes to your health, being prepared really shouldn't be complicated at all. Their parasite kit includes compounded ivermectin and mebendazole, 2 proven ingredients that work together for an efficient, effective parasite cleanse. Jace also offers new topical ivermectin gel and cream options that treat skin conditions like rosacea and a lot more. Everything's prescribed online, shipped directly to your door, and backed by real licensed physicians who guide the process. The truth is, the best time to prepare is before you need something. Jace makes that simple, putting powerful, trusted medication in your hands ahead of time so you're ready for whatever comes up. Jace Medical. Take care of your health before it takes you by surprise. Go to jace.com, enter the promo code PAT at checkout, and get a discount on your order. That's promo code PAT at JASE, jace.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Strange about the shutdown situation, too, because the left claimed that the government shutdown was going to kill people, like children were going to drop dead. 50,000 children. Now, opening the government is going to kill people.
Right.
People will die because they're opening the government. Okay.
People are suffering. People are dying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's got to stop. I'm tired of walking around these piles of dead bodies.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
You didn't see the video of Tim Burchett when he was walking out of a congressional building. He was stepping over bodies when
just
he was
right
talking.
there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it was ugly.
It's not good.
Of course, he didn't mention it. He wants to talk about the Epstein files. Okay.
Oh, man. So we'll see what happens here. But just expect this again in 2 months. because we're going to go through the whole thing all over again. Because they can't, for some reason, they cannot do a budget. And they refuse to even try. It's pretty amazing. 2009, I believe, 2008, somewhere in that neighborhood was the last time it ever happened. That's inconceivable. Keep using that word. I don't think it means what I think it means.
I don't think so either.
And you talked about that was a record, this shutdown. Here's a picture from Thank You Via Getty that they posted. And here's Trump has the top 2 slots, then Bill Clinton, then Jimmy Carter, then Obama.
Okay. Wow. So,
congratulations to Donald Trump.
Yeah. And it's because the Democrats hate him so much.
Thank you.
Otherwise, they have no problem voting for these continuing resolutions. The CR is automatic with Democrats. Not under Trump.
Nope.
They want to hurt him so badly that
any way that we can.
Doesn't matter. Yep. Pfft. Hypocrites. Hideous hypocrites. Speaking of which, Jasmine Crockett is out mocking MAGA women. So.
Okay, a lot of the MAGA women receive gender-affirming care, such as lip fillers, breast augmentation, etc. Why do you think they are so against gender-affirming care for trans people?
You know you want to say it.
Okay, so I have this thing where, like, you know a MAGA woman when you see one.
1000%.
They all have a look, right? But they lips be up to anyway. That's a whole other issue.
Wow.
But yeah, they don't even know because when that was brought up on the House floor, because there was a discussion about this on the House floor.
People's looks.
They were like, "How dare you say we use?" And it's like, no, that's exactly what y'all do. Y'all just didn't realize that that's what it is. But okay, yeah.
Wow. That is not a good look for her.
No kidding. And we're mocking people's looks while standing next to a tall dude in a dress wearing a wig.
Drag queen.
Got it.
Oh, my gosh.
The drag queen. That look is great.
Oh,
the drag queen look is great.
Yeah,
and not for Jasmine. You see where, Charlamagne, the great Charlamagne, believes that Jasmine Crockett is the second coming, the next one. Cut 26.
Jasmine Crockett is actually what the Democrats should be leaning into. Because she is a phenomenal messenger. And some people just got it. Like some people just have a different anointing on them. You don't know why certain people
She's anointed.
Cause folks to gravitate towards them. To me, it's more than Jasmine Crockett having that moment with Marjorie Taylor Greene when she was like bad bleach body or whatever it is. Like if you watch her in these congressional meetings, like she's always on message about something. I was watching her yesterday and she was, just blatantly, she was like, yo, Donald Trump is racist and this whole administration is racist and it starts at the top. And she just broke down example after example of why she just said what she said. And you heard them gasp at first, but then she broke down example of why she feels the way she feels.
Really?
But it was all rooted in how, they just don't care about what's going on with the poor and disenfranchised.
All right, this guy's a moron.
Yeah, just when you think that he's starting to make some sense.
Nope.
And calling out Democrats.
No.
She's the anointed one.
Let her be. Good. Put her at the top of the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
I love that. She is never going to get you where you want to go. That's for sure. So, yes, by all means.
That's for sure.
Hitch your wagon to Jasmine Crockett.
I would roll my dice on that, man. Let's go.
Man,
Make
absolutely.
her your nominee. How old is she?
I don't agree with
in her 40s.
Charlamagne very often, but I agree wholeheartedly.
Mid-40s.
Mid?
Yeah.
44, yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Run.
Also, the one guy who's kind of a voice in the wilderness of the Democrat Party right now, John Fetterman, talking about all this bitterness in politics.
This is great.
I've drunk deeply of the venom of both the left and the right. As a connoisseur, I can confirm that the most poisonous, the bitterest, is from the far left. That is pretty remarkable to hear you say that as an elected Democrat. Why?
Yeah, because it's true.
It's just been my personal experience on this thing. And when I asked my digital team, I said, we're on all the platforms. Really, what's kind of the harshest? What's kind of the most personal? And the answer was immediate. He said, "Oh, blue sky. It's blue sky." And the difference is, I mean, the right would say really rough things and names. You know, some names I won't repeat on TV, but the on the left, it was like they want me to die, or that we're cheering for your next stroke, or that's terrible that depression won. Why couldn't it depression won? And I hope your kids find you. I mean, they even have like the graphic, a GIF where they have like a stroke, in your head, cheering at that. Yeah, and they said that. I remember one. They claimed, "Oh, the doctor let us down, and why did they have to save his life?" I mean, just really, like, I just can't imagine. People are wishing, I wish he dies, or I want him to die.
Those are your people,
literally cheering for a stroke. And I don't know what the kind of a place where that comes from. I mean, that's much different than just calling me a name. And that's really been consistent, in that community online.
What?
Your team.
Not the tolerant, loving left. That's so hard to believe. The same people that cheered the death, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. You would think those people would be mean.
Right?
Huh. Weird. That's strange.
John, there is another party.
There sure is. And you're welcome to join it. And, he seems to be headed that direction. But
feels like it.
I don't know.
He doesn't vote that direction necessarily.
He's a pretty hardcore Democrat.
But he talks a good game now. It's kind of weird.
He's struggling with the reset.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he needs another one of those? Maybe that'll do it.
I'm not blue sky. No, I don't want. I don't wish another stroke on him. No. Oh man, how dare you? Well, if it were to happen.
The last one did. I mean, it fixed a lot of stuff that was going on in him.
It was a soft reset.
Yeah, it was. Reset. Wow. All right. There are few investments in this life that last forever. Stocks rise and fall. Homes lose their value. Even gold can fade compared to what really endures, which is the life of another human being. A recent Danish study revealed something heartbreaking. Women who experience abortion are dramatically more likely to need psychiatric care in the months and years that follow. That's not health care. That's heartbreak. But inside a preborn clinic, a very different story begins. A woman in crisis is welcomed, loved, and not judged. She's given comfort, not pressure, and when she sees her baby for the first time on an ultrasound, that flicker of life becomes something more than just a medical image. It becomes hope. Preborn stays with that woman after the birth for her journey ahead with counseling, clothing, baby supplies, encouragement. That lasts up to 2 years. So if you can help, giving that woman one ultrasound is $28. 5 costs $144. Whatever you can afford, dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or visit preborn.com/Pat.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Did you see that California? I can't even conceive of this number. I mean, you could see them doing it a few times. Maybe it happens a dozen times, maybe 24 times. You give illegal licenses to foreign truck drivers and ignore the rules and ignore the law.
Yep.
But 17,000
that we know of, that they're admitting to, that they found. Yeah.
How crazy is that? The Department of Transportation says the state's Department of Motor Vehicles has admitted to illegally issuing 17,000 non-domiciled commercial driver's licenses, the CDLs, to dangerous foreign drivers. In some cases, as we've seen, these people don't even speak English. They don't understand the road signs.
Which they're supposed to, by the way.
Well, to have a CDL, you would think.
No, I mean, Trump made that very clear.
Yeah.
That they were supposed to be able to speak and understand English.
Yes. And road signs might be somewhat appropriate to understand as well. But like maybe no U-turn in the middle of a freeway.
Oh my.
Maybe you don't do that. But those were issued. Those who were issued the allegedly illegal licenses have been notified that those licenses no longer meet federal requirements and will expire in 60 days.
Why are we waiting 60 days?
I don't know.
Is that for them to return the trucks to the company they're driving for? I mean, honestly,
Maybe.
I don't know.
The DOT credited the findings to the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration's ongoing nationwide audit of these CDLs. The review revealed systematic policy, procedural, and programming errors in California's non-domiciled CDL program.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're just doing this on purpose.
Yep.
Because
just hand them out.
Everybody deserves one, I guess. Yep. Doesn't matter where you came from. If you speak English, if you can read a road sign, doesn't matter.
Oh,
you deserve one.
Did you want a CDL? Sure.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on in.
You get a CDL.
You get a CDL. I want one now. Yeah.
And we've seen the results. The results are not good. Why would you do this?
And they're withholding a bunch of money already, right? I mean,
that's the key.
They've withheld a bunch of money from California, which is why Gavin's out whining everywhere.
Yep.
Because, oh my gosh, what we said was true, and you've been lying about it, and now you're not getting any money.
Mm-hmm.
Money talks.
It sure does. It actually screams at the top of its lungs.
But you're right. 17,000.
It's hard to believe.
We've been made aware of.
That's just a crazy number.
Holy cow.
Again, you got to understand it a few times. Okay, you made some mistakes.
Truckers are the lifeblood of this country.
But that shows a complete neglect. That shows That shows your intention is to give foreigners who you don't know anything about CDLs.
Right.
Just give them away like candy
on our roads.
Yeah.
And expecting Americans to have to do extra work to actually get the CDL, but not the illegals.
Yeah, because they
or
don't,
the immigrants.
They don't care.
Who are here on some kind of visa.
Mm-hmm. You don't care. There it is.
I believe that happened in California as well.
I think it did. I think it did. Yeah. Somebody driving under the influence, perhaps that night. Jeez. So Marco Rubio had a message to the EU, who doesn't apparently like the U.S. activity around South America.
I don't think that the European Union gets to determine what international law is. They certainly don't get to determine is how the United States defends its national security. The United States is under attack from organized criminal narco-terrorists in our hemisphere, and the president is responding in the defense of our country. I do find it interesting that all these countries want us to send, and supply, for example, nuclear-capable Tomahawk missiles to defend Europe. But when the United States positions aircraft carriers in our hemisphere where we live, somehow that's a problem. So I would say that the United States, and this president has made very clear, his job is to protect the United States from threats against the United States, and that is what he's doing in this operation.
In other words, stick it up your rectal cavity.
No kidding.
We don't need you.
Here's my mic, and I just dropped it.
No
Holy
kidding.
Crap. He's
Love
so
that.
good in this role, man.
He's amazingly good.
He is awesome.
Beyond all our wildest expectations, I think. Pretty amazing. Yeah, it's great. Go ahead. Get out the obligatory ear talk, because I know it's coming.
Say a word.
I know it's coming.
I did not say
You're
a
going
word.
to, though. You're about to explode
over
it.
It's good that Marco hears everything. That's all I'm saying.
He does hear everything. You're right. Look at that.
Those are satellite dishes on the side of his head.
That's how he stays up to date on
it
everything,
is.
bro.
He's got it.
They're almost pointed at the top, though, if you look.
Because
Is
they're
he a
growing.
Vulcan? He's a Vulcan.
They continue to grow.
So now you're starting to see what we see.
I see the point at the top. So
you see what we
very
see.
Very Spock-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ears.
Continue to grow, man.
If that man ever becomes president, what are the editorial cartoonists going to emphasize on that drawing?
I wonder.
I'm sure they'll be completely fair.
Right? That's what they'll do.
Yeah. Republican. Yeah.
Also, is China? Do they have property right next to Whiteman Air Force Base?
This is serious.
This is fun. Where's Marco on this?
The Daily Caller reports a U.S. nuclear bomber fleet shares a fence with a trailer park linked to Chinese intelligence.
Wait, what?
Good gosh.
Here it is. So it's one thing for a Chinese couple to buy a trailer park. Here it is. This is thanks to Google Image. It is another thing for them to go to great lengths to hide who they are, including using multiple shell companies to conceal their identities. Why is this all important? Because they bought a trailer park in the middle of Missouri, no disrespect to Missouri. It's at the foot of the runway where America's largest fleet of B-2 bombers take off. So you can see on the map there, the B-2s are just on the other side of those trees. So here's the map. The trailer park is right behind the runway, less than a mile away. So in the event of war, our B-2 bombers would be taking off over Chinese-owned land.
What?
It's even more alarming when you factor in that the shell companies trace back to a convicted fraudster with alleged ties to the Chinese Communist Party.
Well, they all are.
This is happening in Republican Congressman Mark Alford's district in the state of Missouri. As I said, no disrespect to Missouri. I don't think you buy a trailer park in your Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri as an investment when you're sitting in Beijing going, you know, honey, what could we invest in? Oh, I know. Let's find a trailer park.
And get a lot of double wides.
Right.
I don't think they're interested in that, Leland. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, the Whiteman Air Force Base is slap dab in the middle of our district, home of the B-2 stealth bomber, soon to be home of the B-21 Raider, which is coming in the not-too-distant future. And it's going to exponentially increase the size of that force there on Whiteman Air Force Base.
And make the Chinese investment all the more valuable.
Exactly.
But the good thing is, we've got another 600,000 Chinese students coming to the nation.
You want to save the colleges, don't you?
No, I'm not letting that go. I'm excited about it now. When I find out that they're also buying property right next to Whitman Air Force Base.
You gotta let that go, bro.
That's awesome.
Well, the students have to have a place to live. Right?
I mean, and that's not the only one.
Right.
Is the problem. That's not the only one.
That's right. This is a real problem.
It's a real problem.
Which is why we're pissed at Trump for allowing this. The 600,000 student situation. I don't know if he's even aware of the Whitman Air Force Base situation, but that's got to be dealt with.
Yes.
All right.
Around the country.
We're overseeing our own suicide as a nation right now.
We sure are.
It's just asinine. It's asinine.
And I think you're right, Pat. Where's Marco Rubio on this?
You're right. Did he hear that with those giant ears? I hope.
I hope so, too.
Hope he did.
I hope so, too.
That might be, Hegseth and Rubio need to be working together on this one.
Yeah.
I'm looking here because, you know how several states have now banned, in some cases,
Chinese ownership, right?
Any foreign-owned
land.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
especially farmland and things that they've been buying up.
I was just seeing if Missouri was one of those. Let's see. Missouri Governor Mike Parson issued an executive order prohibiting foreign adversaries, including China, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Russia, and Venezuela, from buying agricultural land within 10 miles of any critical...
So that's why this trailer park's okay.
Right.
That's why the trailer park, yes.
And in the past...
Crafty. That's crafty China.
Very crafty.
Sure is.
Yes.
Sure is.
And in the past, there's been reports of them purchasing golf courses.
Yes.
And you think, why would they buy a golf course? That's a lot of land, man.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you have a golf course, it's a lot of land.
That's a lot
rich
of land.
people
in the heart
golf
of
courses.
You can bury anti-aircraft missiles in.
You could,
yeah. I mean, you could.
Golly.
You absolutely could.
And then you got the B-2s flying right over the Chinese thing.
Yeah, in Missouri.
I just never thought of that.
That's the base. They launched all the B-2s
that's where
to Iran.
Yep.
That's where that came from.
Exactly.
Correct.
Oh, my gosh. How crazy is that?
Seems like, I don't know.
Unreal.
It seems almost like it's not a good idea. It seems almost like it's not a good idea.
Are you willing to go out on that limb?
I am going out on a limb, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're living dangerously this morning.
Goodness.
I can't believe
it has to
the
stop.
stupidity.
It has to stop.
Do we look into anything anymore? Wow.
I mean, this is kind of like Epic City type stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
The Meadow.
The Meadow.
Yeah. As we learned in overtime yesterday.
So much less frightening than Epic City.
So this is where they're filing this paperwork locally.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And they're thinking, oh, what a nice, like he said, a nice couple just wants to have an investment here. They're not looking into any of this.
No, they're not going
and if you track it back, it's going through local channels, and nobody's even thinking about this.
And why? Are you some sort of Islamophobe that you need to look into the purchase of land by these Muslims?
Right.
They're using Americans to do it. And then, how hateful are you? What kind of xenophobe doesn't want Chinese trailer parks?
Right.
Why do you even care about that? Wow. We got to wake up here.
I know.
And then respond to all the stuff we see with our eyes open.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Swamp Pirate tweets. It's not impossible to figure out the Epstein list, Pat. Both sides are so filthy and corrupt, they don't want to rat on each other. Washington, D.C. is a national disgrace. No, it can't be that. Right? It can't be that. We know that's not the case.
Yes, we do.
You guys look like an idiot if you bring that up.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed to bring that up. That both sides are corrupt? What?
No.
Not in Washington, D.C.
That's the best of the best. That's who we send.
It's breaking news. Rowdy introvert. I swear, every time Jasmine Crockett opens her mouth, I lose a few brain cells. Please think of my mental.
Callback.
Isn't that a callback to her too? Is that the?
No, that's the high
somebody
school
else.
girl. That clapped the other one over the head.
Okay.
Couldn't stand the cover.
Right.
The baton. Right? The baton chick. Yeah.
Hit her in the back of the head during a relay. And it was her. We weren't considering her mental.
Her mental, yes.
Yeah. A critical pathology tweets, the only problem with Jasmine Crockett standing next to a drag queen is that you can't figure out which one is the drag queen.
Hey-oh!
Okay.
True enough.
Oh, come on. You can tell which one is the drag queen.
Don't you dare.
You can tell.
Don't you dare.
Yes, you can.
Roll your eyes on that.
Oh,
Look at that.
come on.
That could easily be.
Oh, that's a coin flip right there.
Yeah, it sure is.
Jasmine does not look like a drag.
Doesn't she?
It doesn't look good there.
She doesn't look good. Yes, we'll give her that.
She does not.
But the drag?
The
that's
drag
too
queen
far.
looks great.
But keep in mind, she's mocking the women of Republican
MAGA.
women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
Yes.
So give her no quarter here. Please.
Right. From Giblets. Can we get a days till next showdown clock on the screen? That's a great idea.
Countdown to the next showdown.
Counting down to the next one. Yep.
Days till the next
January
showdown.
31st, the morning of, Chris. So we'll have to figure out the hours on that.
Okay. And we'll just count down this time instead of up.
Is this for real?
That's great.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's funny.
Is that too much work? Is that what that?
Oh, no.
You're having a hard time with that one.
No.
Yeah. You
I'll do the
can't be
math for
bothered.
you. Well, it'll be a breeze,
It'll
man.
be so easy. Sue Marianil tweets, oh my gosh, are we still talking about Pat's headphones? Don't want to be, but yes, sadly we are.
Sue Marianne, very good.
All right. Let's check in with Jeffy now and the fabulous.
All right, let's rock and roll. The
Fat
U.S.
Five.
Mint has been making pennies in Philadelphia since 1793.
Okay.
A year after Congress passed the Coinage Act. There are billions of them in circulation, but the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia made its last circulating penny yesterday. Have a nice day.
It's over for the U.S. penny.
The penny, they are not making any pennies. No more. It's over.
I think I read, was it 26 billion? Or was it 200 billion? I don't know.
They
it was a lot.
estimated
It was
about
billions.
between 250 and 300 billion.
Okay, it must have been
are still in
200 billion.
circulation.
So that's not going to run out for a long time.
Still remains legal tender. There's still places that are crying that they're short on pennies, but businesses are starting to round up and round down.
Mostly round up.
No, they're
in my experience, they're rounding up. It's like the gas thing. I need $2.39.9. Okay, so I'm going to give you $2.39 and then a 9/10 of a cent.
That's what you're going to get.
Really? Is that what I'm going to do?
Get.
No, you're giving them $2.40.
So a few of the pennies were stamped yesterday with this special Omega mark that were not going to go into circulation. They're going to auction the pennies off, I guess, in the future. And they're talking about saving at least $56 million a year on materials by ceasing to make them. This chart shows the increase of the cost to make a penny since 2002.
Yeah. They're losing 3 cents on every penny.
Crazy.
It costs them 4 cents to mint one penny.
Crazy.
It's incredible.
So rest in peace to the making of the penny. Anyway, still use it. Cash them in.
Of course.
You know how important they are in your life.
Oh, critical.
I mean, it's always good to walk around with a little change in your pocket.
Sure. Isn't that wonderful?
Always. When's the last time you walked around with change in your pocket?
It's been a while,
no
seriously.
Joke. When's the last time you had change in your pocket?
Because I can't stand it anymore.
Does it have to be in your
pocket?
pocket?
It bugs me too much.
Can it be in the car?
I never have cash
I
either.
just put it in my pocket and then in the car.
In the ashtray, got an
Yes,
ashtray
in
full
the
of
ashtray,
change.
it's full of change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you put it in a jar or something, eventually it could be worth $5.
$5. No more than 20.
Maybe not change your entire
and while
life.
the bank wants it and everything, but I don't think the bank. I think most of the banks now make you roll it yourself.
They do make
Really?
it.
Well,
Yes,
they've got that machine.
You're not going to bring it into the bank and say, "Okay, here's a jar of pennies. You guys count them." Because
No, you just pour it into a machine.
No, we're
A lot
not
of times
doing
they have
that.
a machine. and
I
you just-
collect my change at the end of the year, and every December I take it in. They
You
dump
pour it in.
Yeah.
And
the
then
bank?
it calculates for you.
As long as I'm a customer.
in the machine.
Yeah.
Grocery stores have it.
Yeah, but that takes a cut.
Yeah, the grocery store takes a cut.
The bank does not.
Yeah.
If you have an
All
account.
right. Introducing, good luck to the penny. Introducing a new product by Issey Miyake and Apple. They unveiled the iPhone Pocket, inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth. It's a singular 3D knitted construction designed to fit any iPhone as well as all pocketable items. 8 different colors. Beginning this Friday, tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's going to be available at select Apple stores.
You got to be kidding me.
No. It's like the gayest handbag you could design.
It's the modern day butt bag.
Wow,
the waist
so
bag,
in.
bum bag, whatever you want to call them.
I'm so in.
I know you are.
So they've got that,
know you
but
are.
you can't buy an iPad cover at an Apple store.
Well, are you gonna
At least not ours in South Lake. I went down to get one a few weeks
You
ago.
got to order it on Amazon,
I didn't
right?
have it.
You got to order them on Amazon,
I'm like,
I think.
wait, is this not Apple? Don't you sell Apple products here?
Yeah.
We don't have
Pretty sure
iPad covers.
Pretty sure my daughter ordered the one she wanted on Apple. On Amazon,
You got to get it on Amazon or something. Or they directed me to some other store that
Authorized
sells,
seller. Authorized seller.
like
Yes.
2 blocks away at the little mall, sort of outdoor mall thing they have there.
You'll be able to get
They didn't have them either, by the way.
You'll be able to get the iPhone Pocket, though.
But I can get the Pocket.
Get the iPhone
okay, how much
Pocket,
is that?
though,
I'll bet
though.
that you can get that for a mere $100.
Actually, I don't know what the price was.
You should check into that, 'cause you know it's expensive.
I bet you. Yeah, it's absolutely probably at least $150.
You're probably right.
At least.
I bet you're right, because it's silly how much Apple charges for their product.
Yes, and this is with a designer. Tied in this Issey Miyake. He's Mr. Big Time Designer. So,
What's it
Good
called
luck.
again?
the iPhone Pocket.
iPhone Pocket. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris has already ordered.
Yeah. No, I bet
He's
you-
gonna have
I
one.
bet you at least it's $150.
$150? Is that you guys?
Yep.
Nailed it. $149.95.
There you go. There you go.
Incredible! You can pay a grandma to crochet that.
Kidding
Not
me.
like that.
Not like that.
Not the way that Issey Miyake made it, my friend. Okay.
Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. Ooh, there's 2 sizes.
Okay.
There's short.
Yeah.
Which is $149.95.
Oh,
And the
and
long
then the
one?
long.
Oh,
Can I
no.
get any guesses?
200.
It wasn't $179.99.
$229.
Oh, they
with
took it over
95
$200 for the
cents.
long
I was the
one?
closest without going over.
Holy cow.
I just won.
This is the collapse of society.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, the long one is over 200. Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
But it's 3D knitted, guys.
Yeah.
So chill.
Now, here's the other thing Apple just won't do. Is sell you a charger that actually
Works.
is longer than 2 inches.
Yes. You have to hang out by the actual
right.
outlet.
Yes. So if you're at an airport or anywhere that there's
that's why you see all those people
limited-
sitting right next
Yep.
to the up
Every
against
time.
the wall. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if you're asking me, well, Chris, what's the difference? Go put the picture up with the girl and the guy.
Yeah,
so the
the-
girl has the short, the guy has the long.
Okay.
Really? Okay, that's why it goes over his shoulder.
Yes, that's why it goes over his shoulder. So I'm
a
not
good
buying
look for him.
Well, you can't stretch the short one over your shoulder.
No, you cannot.
Apple
So-
police will probably come and arrest you.
I will not be buying it because there's no way I can justify $230.
Here's the thing.
Can those two keep a sandwich in there? Because my goodness,
Yeah, you can.
what is
It'll
going
carry
on?
anything. It'll carry anything you need, but it's for the iPhone. So
Jasmine
Okay.
Crockett.
Wow.
so sad.
Never mind.
So sad. Enjoy though. You're going to see people with them. That's for sure. There's also sad news. Kim Kardashian. You love her.
This is tragic.
She failed her bar exam.
No, and you know what happened though?
What?
Yeah, you're probably going there. I would imagine. Is it because of the family's team of psychics?
That's correct.
Yes.
She's been struggling for 6 years on her law journey.
Yeah.
And she's been plugging away at it. And she said she's not taking any shortcuts. Mm-hmm. She's going to simply keep on studying. Now, she posted on her Instagram the other day because she wanted to beat because it was going to be public. Mm-hmm. So she wanted to post it before it was public that, hey, I'm not a lawyer. I just play one very well-dressed one on TV. Ha, ha, ha. Falling short isn't a failure. It's fuel. I was so close, and thanks for all the motivation even more. An insider, though, said that's why she decided to share the news before it went public, because she's owned it. I mean, she graduated law school. She passed the baby bar, one of 2 tests needed to become a lawyer in California way back in, I think, 2021. But not the big one. And there's no limit how many times you can take the bar in California. She's posted pics of her studying, and not that I follow her on Instagram or anything. And I want to see Kim studying for the bar. But she's there's plenty more I didn't send. But she also is really upset, though, is what you were talking about.
Yeah, because her team of psychics said she was going to pass, and it turns out they lied to her.
Well, no,
that's what she said.
That's what she believes.
No. The quote is, all of the effing psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all effing full of S.
Okay.
But they're all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're full of pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say. What? No, Kim. Next you'll be telling me that the tooth fairy didn't leave any money on me.
I just want you to know, Pat, that the spirit world operates on a different time frame.
Does it?
Okay. So sometimes, when you're communicating with the medians, the outcomes still occur, just as the wrong timing.
So stupid. How could you buy into that at all? I hope I don't hear someday soon that Sasquatch doesn't really eat Slim Jims.
Shut up.
I hope.
Stop.
I hope I don't hear that.
No.
I want to keep these little fantasies in my head as reality.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That psychics can tell me if I'm whatever I'm gonna do, they know about it. Will the tooth fairy be here when I put my tooth under the pillow?
Thank you.
Okay. And I've got my favorite story, but if you have a commercial, let's do it. So be sure to subscribe to Blaze TV. If you're not a subscriber, do so by going to blazetv.com/Pat and get yourself $20 off an annual subscription right now. blazetv.com/Pat.
Let me tell you about Beam. Proudly founded in America, run by people who share our values, hard work, integrity, delivering results. It's a healthy nighttime blend. It's packed with science-backed ingredients shown to improve your sleep so you can wake up refreshed and ready to go the next day. Dream is made with a powerful blend of all-natural ingredients, so it's not a drug that you're going to become addicted to and have to take every day. It's great. All-natural ingredients like reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. And it's already logged 17.5 million better nights of sleep for people who don't want to settle for mediocrity. Beam is giving my listeners the ultimate Patriot discount right now of up to 40% off. You can try their best-selling Dream Powder and get up to 40% off for a limited time. So with my discount, Pat, you'll get their best-selling Dream Powder for just $39 right now. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Promo code Pat at checkout. That's BEAM, shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code Pat for up to 40% off.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
Absolutely. We continue on Pat Gray Unleashed here, chewing the Fat 5 here. My favorite story that you, Pat, will appreciate so much. A couple of big announcements from Target, from Target yesterday.
Oh, good.
They announced, first and foremost, that they're going to lower prices across 3,000 food, beverage, and essential products to make everyday shopping more affordable through the holiday season. So, please shop at Target. It's great.
Okay.
Also, how's your day going so far? Because they are now initiating a program called 10-4.
Don't do it.
That's a program.
No,
it's one way Target is trying to elevate the shopping experience. Target said the company wants to make sure customers truly feel like guests who are appreciated. They will soon see
This is
more
not the way to
smiles.
do it, Target. It's
Maybe
not
even
the-
exchange
not the
more
way to do it.
pleasantries with employees.
No, thank you.
The new policy requires
Just let me
employees
shop in peace, would you please?
who are within 10 feet of customers to smile, make eye contact, wave, and use friendly, approachable, and welcoming body language. If the staff member is within 4 feet of customers, they must personally greet the guests, smile, and initiate a warm, helpful interaction.
Jeez.
They're just trying to elevate the shopping experience.
So what you're saying, I have to stay away at least 15 feet.
Correct.
Just in case.
Now, they didn't say when the policy is going to go into effect, and they didn't say if employees were going to get reprimanded if they don't abide by the policy, but it's something to look forward to when you're shopping at Target.
Isn't it, though?
It is.
That's why I don't shop at Target.
Hi! Thanks for shopping at Target. Did you need anything?
Yeah, well, would that be fun? Won't that be fun?
That'd be great.
Great, Pat.
Okay, Pat,
So
we need you to
fun.
put your phone in your shirt pocket.
You have absolutely.
And you need to walk around Target, and you need to record this and experience it.
That would be hilarious.
And then we'll post the video, and we'll see how it goes for you.
That would be hilarious.
I can follow you, Pat. You don't have to put the phone in the pocket. I'll just follow you with a camera.
That'd be great. Well, I'd use my Apple Pocket.
Yes!
For the
You got
phone.
the little thing over your shoulder.
Got the thing. I'm
a
all
good
set.
idea.
All
They'll
set.
never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming.
Especially if I use the long one that I paid only $230 for.
Yeah. Money well spent.
Be
Money
sure
well
you're
spent.
carrying the little fuzzy microphone too.
Uh-huh.
You know, the little
All right.
You have to have that.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't hook
That'll
it onto
be
your
good.
shirt.
Yeah.
Anything. None of that. Anyway, that's the Chewing the Fat Five. Good luck. Have fun in Target as you're shopping, as your Christmas
Can't
shopping.
wait. Cannot wait. All right. Theo Wold talking about American workers. I love this.
We are resource rich in many ways, but our truly irreplaceable and unrivaled resource is the American worker himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The American has always been our special recipe, the secret sauce. The American is uniquely dedicated, uniquely innovative, dynamic, productive, and capable. The American created the world in which you live.
Thank you.
Air conditioning, acrylic paint, the aerosol bomb, bulldozers, calculators, lasers, debit cards, fiberglass, the centrifuge, drilling rigs, floppy disks, turbines, industrial robots, the internet, the washing machine, LEDs, the lithium-ion battery, microphones, microprocessors, Morse code, neoprene, nuclear submarines, the personal computer, the phonograph, the polio vaccine, radio telescopes, the dishwasher, satellite navigation, the telephone, the television, petrochemicals, the light bulb, electricity, and the automobile.
Yep.
The American
Just to name a
didn't
few.
do these things, didn't scale this production because he had more access to cheap plastic goods from China. The American did this because of who he was, because of who he has always been since the founding.
Is this a response to what Trump said?
Written in the American soul.
Yeah,
it could
I feel
not
like
be
it
bought
is.
or sold,
I
nor for
feel
that
like
matter
it is.
could be
And they also
transferred
are quoting
or
JD
replicated.
Vance, too.
You couldn't
Got it.
manufacture.
And also,
really good.
Quoting
That's
JD
really
Vance
good.
saying that he trusts the American people to be the workers.
Yeah. That was good stuff. Need more like that.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
With some tweets. Lilbert 10 tweets, knitted phone holder / purse, $150. I'm in the wrong business.
No doubt. Check out my Etsy.
From Atticus, that cell phone pack puts you as a positive on the gaydar detector.
Yes.
No, it does not.
Yes.
Listen
No,
to
Yes, it does.
Maybe not Gaydar, but Metro for sure.
Metro. I'll
No,
take
it's gaydar.
Metro. I'll take Metro, not gay.
I'll take gaydar.
Yeah, gaydar.
Gaydar
the
for
win.
100, please. Keenan's long telegram service. You can't find a charger longer than 2 inches, Pat, because Apple uses the metric system.
That is true.
Right.
They
No
do.
wonder.
Wow.
They do use the metric
No wonder. I hate it when Americans, that documentaries or articles or whatever, they're starting to use metric
sure
all
are.
the time. I'm hearing kilometers.
Yeah, because the programming, the shows are made outside of the U.S. and the programming is then viewed here and put up on our platforms.
Yeah,
and they don't change it.
the Voyager, the furthest man-made object ever launched from the Earth, is 25 billion kilometers from the Earth. How far is that? Is it 25 miles?
Nobody knows.
2 trillion miles? I don't know. There's no way to tell.
Yes.
There's no way to tell. So it pisses me off. Stop doing it. Stop it.
Yes.
All right. Manhattan refugee relocation agent. Wow. I've always said, if a store wants to treat me like a guest, why do I have to pay for everything?
I like it.
Seems to be a little bit of logic there, doesn't it?
I think I'm going to go be a guest over at BMW later today.
Yeah.
Test this.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of helping people, JD Vance was talking about helping America's poor. This is clip 8. Check this out.
My grandfather died at 67 from a very preventable illness, but 67 from a very preventable, very treatable illness. I think all of my aunts or all of my uncles, and not a single one of them that I could think of made it to 69. Maybe one of them made it to 70 or 71. And it kind of hit me that if you grow up in Appalachia, you are used to losing the people that you love very, very early on. And you would talk about like populism, and you want to talk about people being pissed off. Well, yeah, people are pissed off when they don't have good jobs, and people are pissed off when things disappear and move overseas, and people are pissed off when they feel like, you know, other countries are being prioritized over the United States of America, and all of that is part of the populist resentment of the past, 20 or 30 years in American politics. You know what really pisses people off? When they realize that their loved ones are dying much sooner than everybody else. Mm-hmm. And that is a big part of the story of what's going on in Appalachia and why I think so many people in Appalachia feel left behind. I mean, my story, obviously, it's been, like you said, I'm like the golden boy. Things have just worked out for me in this really incredible way. I feel so lucky and so grateful for it. But I also feel a certain sense of guilt because there are a lot of people who grew up in families like mine who haven't had an easy life and who haven't had all this economic opportunity and who haven't had, a person that they've fallen in love with and they've been able to sort of build a stable, nice family like me and Usha have been able to build. And that gives me a sense of purpose because I want those people to have the same opportunities that I've had. But it also gives me a great sense of anger because we never should have gotten to the point that we are today. And the reason that we have is because of failed leadership, and it's failed leadership over generations. And by the way, you talk about Appalachia, you were talking about people who, though they don't have much, would take the shirt off their back and give it to a complete stranger because that's what you do. If you go back to America's biggest wars, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, which are the counties that filled their draft quotas with volunteers instead of with draftees? It's very often the parts in deep Appalachia where you've got grinding poverty, but you've also got this incredible love of country. So if any place in this country deserves not to be left behind, it's Appalachia. But on the public health stuff in particular, the numbers don't look good. And it's one of the reasons why I'm such a big supporter of what you're doing, because these are people who deserve to live better, healthier lives, but they really have been left behind by this country's leadership.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the Maha event there with RFK. And one of the things they discussed was lowering the drug prices in the very near future. Some of the stuff that Trump's been doing with executive orders or some of these laws. I mean, he's that's going to come down real soon.
If there's anybody who can relate to Appalachian poverty, it's a Kennedy.
It's
a
Kennedy. The same thing.
Now wait a minute.
Very similar lifestyle
almost said,
to the Appalachian
you're talking
poor.
to a Kennedy, right?
He really relates
throughout the generations.
there.
The generations of politics have ruined. That's his family, bro.
Didn't RFK Jr.'s dad do a big tour up there? Wasn't that with Cloward and Piven? Or were they with
through Appalachia?
Yeah, back in the 60s.
I don't know about that, maybe. But at the same time, they were at this event, JD Vance and RFK Jr. And Jr. tells a story about one of the cabinet meetings that how he was joking about how funny Trump is.
One of the funniest moments in any cabinet meeting, President Trump had them bring in a full-size picture of himself with Putin. And when they were in Hawaii, and he's very tall, and Putin was very short. Putin came up to about here, and he said, "You know what I said to him?" He said, "I've had it up to here with you."
That's funny.
Okay. I remember that. There are 8 presidents from Ohio. How many can you name?
Oh.
This is unfair.
That is a totally unfair question. I regret coming to this event.
That's all. 8
from
Ohio.
presidents from Ohio.
That's got to be the most, right?
8 presidents from Ohio. There hasn't been one in a while.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one in a while.
Maybe.
What's that?
Was Harding the last? Do we know?
Yes, Harding was the last.
Oh, you've got the list in front of you?
No, I remember it.
No.
If your boy RFK would have asked me on that stage, I would have knocked these right out.
Rattled them all.
Tell us. Knocked these
Go
right
ahead,
out.
tell
I would have
us.
said, okay, you want to know?
Yeah, I do.
RFK,
Uh-huh.
William Henry Harrison,
Okay.
which was the 9th president. Ulysses S. Grant, 18th president.
Uh-huh.
Rutherford B. Hayes, 19th president. Garfield, James A. Garfield, 20th president.
Who died very quickly.
Yeah, served
Killed.
1 year. Yeah, 1881. Benjamin Harrison, the 23rd president.
Another Harrison.
William McKinley, 25th president.
Very short reign.
William Howard Taft, who was overweight, the 27th president. And Warren G. Harding
was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 1923.
Just off the top of your head, though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's awesome. Good job, bro.
Bring it,
Nice.
RFK.
Way
what
to
are
go.
you doing?
And the next one is JD Vance, right? Is that what
yeah, that's what we're alluding
Is that
to.
what we're going for? JD Vance?
Could be.
Could be.
It absolutely could be.
He's got a definite shot.
Yeah.
Sure does.
I mean, who's going to beat him from the Democrat Party?
Jasmine Crockett.
Oh. Right. That's
Shut
right.
you up.
Yeah,
I
he did.
shut you up.
Shut me right down because, yep.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Yep.
Going to happen.
Sad.
I think they need to try that.
They
I really do.
AOC
That would be great.
and Jasmine Crockett on the ticket.
It's a great
Let's go.
ticket. Unbeatable.
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 You got
Do
a
it, Democrats.
Latina?
Do it.
And a black girl.
Yep.
Oh, AOC and
Wouldn't that
Jasmine?
be great? That would be
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, they would fight
Latinas.
over who's the top of the ticket.
yeah, I don't, yeah, that's why it wouldn't happen.
All right, let me tell you about Chef IQ. Cooking Thanksgiving is really high stakes. Feels like one dried out turkey can ruin it all. That's why I love my Chef IQ Sense. This wireless cooking thermometer takes the guesswork out of holiday cooking. You don't have to guess at all. It tells you, and you just download the app, and then you put the sensor in, and you tell it what you want it to do, how much you want it to be cooked to, and then there's no guesswork. The USDA says turkey's got to hit 165 to be safe. Your eyes can deceive, but Chef IQ ensures you hit that perfect temperature every time. No guesswork at all. Whether you're roasting, grilling, pan-searing, even smoking the turkey, it's got you covered. It couldn't be easier. Just insert the sensor, tell the app what you're cooking, then sit back and relax. Chef IQ Sense tells you when to flip, take it off the heat, and even how long to let it rest. Basically, it's like having a personal chef watching the stove so you can hang out with your guests. No more oven peaking, no more dried out turkey, just perfectly cooked meals every time. And it works for steaks, chicken, fish, whatever you're cooking. You'll wonder how you ever cooked without it. Plus, it's the ultimate gift, perfect for seasoned cooks, kitchen rookies, and everybody in between. And right now, you can get 30% off site-wide with the promo code PAT at chefiq.com. That's chefiq.com, promo code PAT.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Who sent in the thing on Tish Hyman, Scott Wiener?
Yeah, Tish
Gold's
Hyman, we never got to this clip a couple of weeks back. She was the black woman who was at the Gold's Gym where the guy comes in there and she freaks out, rightfully so. She's the one that has to leave. It's ridiculous. So Scott Wiener, we've played clips of him in the past. I think he's a state senator in California, and he's a piece of work.
Pelosi's daughter's running against him.
Oh, interesting. Might be vulnerable, huh? Well, so he's doing a town hall where Tish shows up and continues her rant, her righteous rant, I might add, because the good state senator not so receptive to her message that dudes don't belong in women locker rooms.
That their safety will be protected from men who, by California law, can self-ID as women in women-only spaces, sir. Please tell me.
Yeah. So we want, everyone to be safe, and we also know that we have trans people, both men and women, who are men and women. And
We're trying to walk that line, man.
So if you're trans women are women.
Senator, you've done great things with the
Oh
bills
my
you passed with the housing. I've read a lot of your bills. And like you said, there are bills that need to be opened up. And I'm telling you now, millions of women across America are being harassed and sexually assaulted in locker rooms. I'm a lesbian black woman. I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic. And I do respect a lot of the things you've done. But I do see a lot of these bills that you've passed that are dangerous for women and young children. And I understand that you're trying to be on a level playing field. And I'm here to represent my community because I hear a lot of things about my community in these bills. And I'm telling you as a woman, first and foremost, that this is dangerous, and we need your help because you're in the office. You're going to go in the Polisky spot. I want to support you. I have millions of people behind me watching this right now, and we want to know: are you going to protect women, not trans women? Women, trans women are different things. Women.
Right.
Listen, we need to protect women's safety. I was assaulted. Women are women. I was assaulted. No, they are not. They are men. I was assaulted by men.
They're booing the line, they're men.
So bad, she needed reconstructive surgery. I'm a lesbian. I'm not transphobic, and I'm black. So if there's another black woman in here who wants to tell me how they feel, please join in. But all of you are not. And I don't know who you are, what you are, but I'm a lesbian, and I'm telling you right now, men are harassing women in the locker room.
Thank you.
Let's let him answer the question.
I'm just telling you, since y'all want to woo.
No, just let's.
Now I'm done. And by the way, I respect what you have done. I just want to let you know that.
All right. Let's give the senator the opportunity.
I'm done.
I appreciate your point of view.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that you were harassed,
multiple times.
and I appreciate you talking about it. I think we need to protect the safety of all women, and that obviously that's incredibly important. And I also know that trans women are also brutalized in this country.
Oh my God!
So women and cisgender women are brutalized in this country, and we have to protect the safety of all women.
We have to protect women. We cannot be raped in the bathrooms by men that want to say they're women. They're not women. They're not women. I'm leaving. It's okay, but I'm not going to take it. I am leaving because you know what? You guys are not protecting women. You're doing a lot. The bills that you're passing for the law, I read a lot of them. They're great. But this things with the trans, it's not right.
Thank you very much.
You're right. That's right.
Thank you.
Wow.
And
my name is
Tish Hyman. She's great. That's.
You heard me, sister? All right. Don't let them use our blackness and our civil rights as a reason to pass weird laws for children to transform.
Yeah.
It's wrong. My sister's in jail. She can't get free tampons or soap, but she can get free transformation medication. Big Pharma at its best. Tired of it.
Don't blame me. You should be tired of it.
Yeah, no.
And look that's a whole gathering of people who disagree with her on that.
When we first started talking in 2008.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Just to be clear
silent.
now,
they should be cheering her.
Yep.
Pelosi's daughter is running for his seat as state senator.
Going for
he's going for Pelosi's seat.
He's going for Pelosi's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's going for Pelosi's seat.
The federal seat.
So he's going from state
Sounds like coordination to
from
me.
state senator to congressman. It does, doesn't
the
it?
silence in that room and what moved any of the crowd to respond was when she said that trans women aren't women.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now we've got to stand up to this lady.
Incredible.
California. Ugh. She's, we
can't even agree on that.
Nope.
Yep.
That men with their units dangling in a women's locker room, they belong there now? They belong there. That's perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. How can this be in the United States of America?
It looks like the Olympics are getting ready to ban them, right?
Yes.
Didn't I read where
yes, 2028.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just in time for California to host the Olympics. Wow. California.
Wow. All right. We're planning a road trip, but hotels are expensive. Camping is maybe not for you. You need some high comfort, low cost alternatives, right?
I like it.
This portion of the podcast sponsored by Harvest Hosts. If you own or rent an RV with a Harvest Host membership, you get unlimited, no fee overnight RV stays at 9,500 locations across the U.S. and Canada.
Nice.
9,500. Just sign up for $69 a year. Then you book your favorite destinations and you enjoy unique RV stays all year long. Forget about, parking your RV at a boring rest area.
Right.
Harvest Host lets you stop overnight at amazing locations like wineries, orchards, museums, farms, golf courses, drive-in movie theaters, lots more. Add adventure to your travels, all while discovering new destinations and supporting unique businesses across the country. With membership starting at $69 a year, you can finally sign up for a service that doesn't break the bank.
I love this.
I do too. It's a really great idea. Between now and January 13th, Harvest Host has an amazing holiday offer. Go to harvesthost.com, use the code UNLEASHED30 for 30% off your Harvest Host membership. Once again, that's harvesthosts.com and get 30% off by January 13th. Make sure you use my promo code UNLEASHED30 so they know we sent you.
Call us at 888-900-3393. Pat Gray Unleashed will return.
All right, so we just saw the impassioned black lesbian woman who is begging, I guess, a state representative to do something about men in locker rooms. And they're insisting the whole time. And everybody in the room, really, there was hundreds of people in there.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to all be on board with a trans woman is a woman. Okay. Really? Really? Just because that person thinks it doesn't make it so for everyone.
Thank you.
Wow. So then we got this father and daughter at a school board meeting with a similar situation going on.
What clip is it?
19. Clip 19.
Boy to watch you pee?
No.
Why?
Because it's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. My 8-year-old daughter knows it's inappropriate, and yet y'all sit there silent. Cowards. If a little boy follows my daughter in that bathroom and touches her, you will have a new rather of dangers. This is ridiculous. You're opening up opportunity for problems to happen. You either create a new bathroom for those who are confused, or you send them to the staff bathroom. Very simple problem. There is no problem what people do on their personal level. That is not my business, nor your business, nor anybody's business. That is their choice. But I tell you what, I want to prove that you're all hypocrites. Because each of you ladies, I want you to invite your husbands. And let's go to the bathroom. And I want them to watch me watch you use the bathroom. And let's see if they get mad. Because I bet you'll get mad when I watch your wife. Your husband will get mad when I watch you. Your husband would feel the same as I would about my wife. Now stand up and do something. You're so scared. It's ridiculous. Every single one of you is cowards.
I love it.
Oh, wow,
I don't know how old that video is, but I looked up the school board name behind the wall. That's North Carolina, man. Good grief. I hope it's better now.
We're so lost.
I do love the parents standing up.
Yeah, it's great.
There are a few.
Oh, yeah.
There are a few
Yeah.
that do stand up.
I mean, what a great point.
Say what cowards they are.
What a great point. I don't want a little boy watching my little girl in the bathroom.
Right.
You cool if I watch you pee? I mean, I can't even believe we're having this discussion in this country.
And look, I can tell you I'm a woman when I go into the bathroom with your wife. I just say I identify today as a woman. In fact, I identified every day as a woman. So I've been doing this a long time. Yeah. I'm going into the bathroom.
Yeah, don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Who are you to say I'm not a woman? It's insane.
Yep.
It's absolute insanity. I don't know how we survive if we don't get back to some common sense and reality. You know, we, over climate change, have been called science deniers, all of that nonsense. How is it that they're getting away with denying science and biology like this? How is this possible?
Do you really want to know?
I do want to know.
Do you want to know, Pat?
Yeah, I really do.
Because I'll tell you, I have a clip here of, oh gosh darn it, tell me it's on this clip with Abby Phillip. Do we have Abby Phillip?
27.
Cut 27. Okay, yeah, Abby Phillip. She works for CNN, and she's on the Joy Reid show. And first of all, I didn't know Joy Reid had a show anymore, but I guess this is her YouTube show.
Yeah, it's a podcast, yes.
It's her YouTube show.
Well, everyone has a podcast. Every living organism has a podcast.
And if you think there's a divide and how you could reach across the aisle, and just listen to Abby Phillip tell you her struggles.
Okay.
Her struggles with the MAGA people.
Really? All right.
Conservatives are living in a completely different information world than liberals. And
yes,
breaking that down needs to be done. Because when you don't ever even hear the facts,
good gosh,
it's hard to even know that you're wrong. And that happens a lot. I mean, half of my job sometimes is knowing what the latest conspiracy is, so that if it comes up, I'm ready to address it. Because it happens a lot where people don't even know that what they're saying or what they've seen and believe is not true. And so that happens a lot. And I don't come away from
no
that
awareness
saying,
whatsoever here.
What's the point of this? People are just saying false things. I think that one time that person brings up something that is debunked and false, and I debunk it at the table, might be the very first time that someone out there has heard an alternative point of view.
And she gives no examples of that.
Of course
no
not.
examples
No.
of anything.
Of course not.
And there's a Maze at Maze Moore on X, and Maze posted all these videos of all the times Abby Phillip was wrong.
Oh, really?
About all these different stories.
Oh, I love that.
It's awesome. I
love that.
didn't send it in, but it's really. I'm just saying she doesn't give any examples, but she's always wrong. Always.
I'd love to have her on to tell us about all the things we don't understand and have never heard.
Right.
She's the
Love to
CNN
have her
host
on.
that always has Scott Jennings putting her and her guests in their place.
Yeah,
that's
her.
the one.
That's her.
So he's going to be on with us next week. We've got to ask him, bro.
What about
how
Abby
do you
Phillip?
stay sane?
Yeah.
Sitting on that set every night.
What day is he on?
Wednesday, I believe.
Okay. So a week from yesterday. That should be fun because especially with that little gem.
Holy cow.
Just the self-awareness that doesn't exist at all.
But I mean, really, we reverse that.
Wow.
We say the same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
although it's true when we say it.
When we say it's
which
true.
is why we're right. And they're not.
There it is. That's what we're called, the right.
And they're called the left.
The left.
Because they're wrong.
They're wrong.
All the time.
All the time.
It's sad, but it's true. All the things. Yeah.
Is it sad, though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is sad.
Okay.
I'd like to come together on at least what a woman is. That would be nice.
Can't we
could
do
at
that?
least agree on that.
So you want everybody to be biologists.
Think about
Is
this.
that what you're saying?
We
That's what I'm
used to
saying.
just
Okay.
want common ground on the Bill of Rights.
Right.
Now we're just begging you,
please admit what a woman is. Could you do that? Let's start there.
Overton window, baby.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Kenneth Parker says Tish Hyman said trans drugs are easier to get than tampons. Call in Tim Walls.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Tampon Tim would take care of it.
Oh.
DMXDM, if you cut the stem off an apple, it doesn't turn into a donut unless you're insane.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wait, Jeffy's...
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he's trying to figure this out.
Just trying to figure it out. That's all.
Hee Haw the Viking, the Democrat Party, where a bunch of gay men don't know what to say to a gay black woman when she confronts them over being too gay. Beautiful to watch. Wasn't it?
It is.
You know what else is great? We have another lovely Maryland man.
Oh.
For the left to cry about.
Where's this one from?
Iowa.
Maryland?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah. He's a Maryland man in Iowa. There he is. Isn't he lovely? Yeah, he's actually from Maryland, which is why we're calling him a Maryland man.
Wait, that's what a pumpkin looks like when you trace it right before you carve it.
He's a convicted killer on El Salvador's list of most wanted gang members, arrested while living illegally in the United States, according to the feds, with his mugshot, and there it is, showing the 666 tattooed across his forehead.
That's a good look, though.
That's you want this guy showing up on your doorstep to date your daughter.
Not a lot of people
don't you?
can pull that off.
No,
he does
looks
a pretty
great.
good job of it. Yeah,
that's nice.
I mean, if he does show up,
yeah, you're saying, come on in, man, dude.
Because your daughter's telling you,
nice
don't.
tat.
Your daughter's saying you don't understand him the way I do.
No, I sure don't. That would be my answer. No, I sure don't. And you're not going to understand him either because he's not hanging around.
Wait, he's not hanging around?
He's not.
But remember, Pat, if you say no, she's just going to love him even more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you have to embrace him so that she doesn't embrace him.
Look at this guy.
I know.
I am looking.
Why? Would you ever tattoo that across your forehead? That's just sick.
So is he in jail here in the U.S. now?
He is now in jail.
He is now.
We shipped him out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I mean, the poor man. This poor man is just being harassed by the United States government.
Yes.
You know, he's just murdered people. It's not like he committed genocide.
Has he murdered them
he
here?
He didn't kill everybody.
Has he murdered them here in this country?
No, he murdered them in El Salvador. So it's none of our business,
Thank
really.
you. Who cares?
Send him back to his family in Maryland. Leave him alone. This poor. Look at him.
Just trying to make a living. Change his life.
What's he trying to do with the cheekbones there? Is that a smiley? That's like a Joker thing? What are we?
It's a gang thing.
It looks like they're arrows or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's MS-13. Yes, MS-13.
And then he's got like a goatee tattooed onto his
then he doesn't have
face.
to grow it out.
Isn't that nice?
He can't.
So, yeah.
He got the baby face.
That's cute. That's adorable.
It's cute and adorable.
Cute. Yeah,
yes,
it really
Pat.
is.
He just
really
came here to do jobs Americans won't do.
That's
Pat.
all he. That's
like tattoo
all
their faces.
he did. Right.
Wow.
Well, and to escape, the murder rap in El Salvador.
Thank you.
There is that.
And the hot climate.
And the hot climate.
The hot climate.
Yeah. Climate change. He's a climate change refugee. Had to come north.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, he had to come north.
Wow.
Because El Salvador is burning up.
And
so
now
is
we send
Manawaniarawa.
I hate it.
And now we send him back.
Yeah. I hope not, because that would be tragic.
Racist will be.
Racist?
Yeah.
Xenophobic?
Xenophobic.
What, you just don't like Satan worshipers now all of a sudden?
Thank you. Wait, hold up. Where did you get the Satan
Got the
stuff?
mark of the beast on his forehead?
Oh, okay. Got it.
I thought that was just the combination to his
locker. Yeah, I thought so too.
Tattooed it to his forehead so he'd never forget.
He kept forgetting. What's my number?
It's a good idea. It's a good idea if you can't remember it.
Just look in the mirror same way, forward and backward.
It's his iPhone password. That's what it is.
That locks his phone. You're not.
Yes,
you're not opening his phone.
No, you're not.
With the facial recognition, I'll tell you that.
No, you're not.
So I want to hear the left crying about this guy now too. Send him back.
Yeah.
Send him back to his family. Look at him. He's just a family man. That's all he is. He's got children.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Do we
if this
know
guy
that?
does.
Okay,
I don't know that.
I do got to ask you, Pat, because you found information of the old Maryland man where he was, helping one-legged veterans.
Right.
He was helping the orphanage.
Right. We'll have to look into this guy's background
Can we
too.
do some background check
They're
on this
working
guy?
at the same missionary.
Yes, with the missionaries at the same veterans
awesome.
place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll bet
we
he
should
is.
look.
Okay. Feeding homeless people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should definitely.
Everything he can do.
Yes.
For the community.
Because that face, man. Imagine that face giving you soup.
Oh God.
I wouldn't be eating what he handed to me. That's for sure. No.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
Let me ask you a question, Pat. How do you like people just spraying stuff on you? Like
at a department
back in the
store
day,
or something?
back in the day, you used to walk through the malls when there was a mall, and they had the cologne people that would spray you.
Yeah, I don't think they let you do that anymore.
Not
because
anymore.
Of allergies.
Allergies.
They have the other, and many stores have their, their makeup
representatives
area, and they have the opportunity for you, but they ask now.
Yes,
right?
they do ask.
And I wouldn't want
that.
that.
Oh, wait, you said no.
So the other day, the head of Syria was at the Oval Office, right? And
the Syrian president.
That is a whole other story. I mean, that is a fascinating
Guy's
story.
a terrorist.
How that guy ended up in the Oval Office. But, I mean, we don't need to get into all that. But Trump gave him some Trump cologne, and he sprayed him and the interpreter. I thought
he sprayed
I
him
would
without
be
asking?
so pissed.
Oh no!
I mean, everybody was laughing, saying Trump is hilarious, and he is hilarious because he asked him about. He said, "You can have this, and there's one for your wife." And you'll see the clip where he asked how many wives he had, and it was hilarious and it was funny. But on the flip side of that, I would be really pissed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That he's spraying this, and I don't think he appreciated it too much. When you see the clip, he's like, he's kind of like, okay,
what clip is it?
Let's see the deal. Okay.
This is men's fragrance.
It's a men's fragrance. Yeah. Sprays himself.
This is
okay.
He's like, I wish you hadn't done that.
Fragrance. Come here, please. I have more here. Okay.
Get out of it.
So what we'll do is just take that, Joe, put it in, and then the other one is for your wife. How many wives?
So that's Trump Cologne.
How many wives? You never know. You never know. He looks at the audience and goes, "You never know."
Wow.
That's funny. That's a funny line. Do it for your wife.
Funny.
How many wives? One? You never know. But I
don't think you liked it.
How about you keep the cologne to yourself there, President Trump?
Yeah. I'm with you 100%. I can't stand any smell, quite frankly. But maybe this is, here's a counter argument. Maybe it's Trump just kind of marking his territory. Like, look, I got you.
I'll give you that.
I know you.
And he did spray himself first, so it was like he wasn't trying to poison him or anything. You know what I mean? I'll give you that, marking his territory. Okay, I like that. I like that. Just a reminder.
Oh, what do you got?
Or
what do you got?
have you guys ever spent any time in the Middle East with
maybe
people
Trump was
like
doing that. Like, oh, hey,
and
dude.
You haven't?
Yeah.
They have a unique odor.
A unique aroma.
Very unique aroma, and I think Trump was tired of smelling that aroma.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right. I like that even better, I think.
Right? Because he sprayed himself
I like
to get
the marking territory, and I like the dude. I cannot take you anymore. All right? I should. As long as you're here, let me
show you how good you could smell.
Let me see what I want to smell, okay? But the thing is that kind of works against you sometimes. Because sometimes, a Trump cologne is probably, worth the best cologne on the planet.
Well, it is the best
cologne. It makes you smell the best out of any cologne ever.
There's never been a better smell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
People say this is the greatest smell of all time.
But mixed with the head of Syria's cologne, it may not come off as good as you think.
Yeah, might not. But
you may put that in the bag for him, and then give the next one. The next one's for your wife. There's how many wives? One? You never know. Yeah,
man,
hilarious.
But that's funny from the president.
It's funny.
It's funny. Mm-hmm.
But
so there's a Trump line of cologne too.
Yes, there is.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yes. It's not new.
Yeah, we knew
it's
that.
not new.
Yeah,
it's not new. Just like you
he's got the watches that he's selling,
and the cell phones. Trump's cell
phones. Does he have
the shoes? He has the shoes.
He's got ties.
Got the
ties. Have a Trump tie at home from a long time ago.
He has the golf attires.
Oh yeah.
Like a
golf wear.
Yes, golf wear.
Okay, nice. So
he got businessman. What do you want?
He got the Trump wine.
Does he?
He has a Trump wine.
Is that still in business? I don't think the Trump wine is in business.
I thought the Trump wine was done.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Yeah, because one of his photographer lives here in Keller, and she just got back from a photo shoot for the wines.
Oh, so it's still up and running. Nice.
Nice. Okay. Well, good. Good.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, let me tell you about Pure Health. If you want to drop a few extra pounds, boost energy levels, or reduce swelling in your legs and feet, then you're going to love these two American-made health supplements. First is Liver Health Formula. Fat deposits in the liver can pile on the pounds and just make you feel tired and sluggish. Liver Health Formula helps reduce fat deposits with nutrients like artichoke extract and milk thistle. In a customer survey, almost 60% reported better weight management and 87% reported more energy. Next, you've got lymph system support. The natural ingredients in lymph system support help gently flush extra fluid and toxins out of the body, which can reduce swelling in the legs and feet. And right now, for a limited time, you can get 35% off Liver Health Formula and lymph system support, along with all 45-plus health supplements at Pure Health Research. Go to purehealthresearch.com. Use the promo code PAT at checkout. That's purehealthresearch.com. Coupon code PAT to save 35% on your order today.
Pat Gray is Unleashed.
I don't know what kind of transformation Piers Morgan has made, but there's definitely been some things that he has changed his opinion on over the years. Do you remember all the nonsense we used to hear from that guy when he was at CNN?
Yes.
Or was it MSNBC? I don't know. CNN. Wherever he worked.
CNN, right?
Yep. He pissed us off a lot. And I think it was a lot on, was it gun rights?
Yes.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. So maybe that's what we mostly heard from him on, but he was bad during the pandemic in 2020, and now apparently he's had a little bit of an awakening on that. He's apologizing to Novak Djokovic for hammering him. You remember Novak didn't want the vaccine.
Didn't get the vax, yeah.
He was the number one tennis player at the time, and they wouldn't let him into certain countries because he hadn't been vaccinated. And Piers Morgan thought that was silly. But here he is apologizing to him.
I'm going to start by making an apology. And it's for this, is I was very censorious about you over the COVID scandal that you got caught up in. And in a nutshell, you got thrown out of Australia over what seemed to be on the face of it, from what the media were being told and what was being reported, was you trying to bend the rules of getting into playing the Australian Open without having taken the COVID vaccine. And I was actually quite censorious about a lot of people at the time. And I've since apologized to some people for being too tough on them, because once it became clear that if you had the vaccine, it made no difference to whether you could then transmit the virus. Right. Clearly, at that point for me, it becomes a personal choice. If the potential danger is irrelevant compared to whether you have the jab or not. And so I have, on that basis, said, look, I believe the vaccines were important. I think they saved a lot of lives. I had lots of people in my life at the time who were going through a terrible time with COVID. One of my co-workers on the morning show I was doing, her husband was in a coma from COVID. He sadly died. Wow. A friend of mine said goodbye to her mother on FaceTime, who was in a care home and died from COVID, and so on. I knew lots of people. So it felt quite personal. It felt quite visceral to me. But I was too censorious. And when more information emerged about your situation, the fact you'd had COVID several weeks before you went to Australia, the fact that you hadn't actually done anything wrong on the form filling, the fact that in the end it became a political decision to throw you out based on likely public anger if they didn't take action. When I look back on that and reflect on that, I would like to say I'm sorry for the intemperate language I used against you, because I didn't know you. I took what I was reading and hearing at face value. It turned out to be more complicated. And yeah, I'm sorry for over-egging the rhetorical souffle.
Sorry, I'm a grifter.
How about that?
I appreciate that.
Let me get that off my chest.
Honesty. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was difficult times and state of emergency globally. I understand. We've been through
Don't let him
hell
off the hook.
globally.
Come on,
all
Novak.
of us on this planet.
Hit him.
And,
Don't do it.
He's too nice.
Don't do it, Novak.
The only thing I would add, not to really dig deeper into this, whole situation on the COVID and vaccination, is that I was never a proponent of anti-vax or pro-vax. I was always freedom of choice.
Right.
So, and that was misinterpreted. I was proclaimed to be, one side or the other side or so forth. It's either black or white. And I said, it doesn't need to be that way. As an athlete, as someone that, takes care of the integrity of the body and understanding of obviously doing my research and understanding that I'm not a threat to anybody and I don't need to do it myself. And I've been through two times.
Take care of the integrity of your body.
2 or 3 times I had COVID in like
right there with you.
Pause it for a second.
Right there with you.
Nobody, if I'm not mistaken, nobody supports just the integrity of people's bodies more than Jeff Fisher and chewing the fat. Yeah. Okay. But he doesn't support it more than you do, right?
That's clear.
Yeah, that's clear.
That's clear.
All right, let him finish.
The antibodies, etc. So anyway, long story short, good to see you here. Good to finally meet you, and I appreciate and I respect the fact that
come together on it. Yeah.
That's
good. That's nice, baby.
What
that's
you
nice.
said,
It
speaks volumes about the person that you are.
It doesn't it, though?
It does.
Doesn't it? It sure does. He used a word, 3 or 4 times that I'd never heard censorious before.
Did you
know that
word?
No, looked it up.
You did?
I did.
So it's a real
severely
thing,
critical of others.
I was a bit
censorious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never heard that word before.
Word of the day. You got a word of the day calendar on Piers' desk.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right?
Maybe a British thing.
None of them addressing how effective the vaccine was at killing people.
No. And the side effects. Yeah. The plethora of side effects that people are still dealing with today.
Jeffy's going to say something because I said it this time. See, now he's on the opposite
now he's on
side.
the opposite. He
so
has to.
If he says
he
it,
has to.
then he's like,
it's okay.
I'm out there
I
with
want to be clear. I am not bad-mouthing the vax.
No, because you got vaccinated.
You're not on either side of that issue, are you? You're not pro or con.
Clearly, about everyone's integrity of their own body.
That's all you ever been about.
That's
We already
all I care
covered that.
about. Yes,
Nobody
thank you.
supports integrity of the
Thank
body
you.
more than Jeff
Thank
Fisher
you.
and chewing the fat.
Thank you.
That's clear.
That needs
It's
to be
always
a
been
shirt.
clear.
Integrity of the body.
And you got the vaccine, right, Fisher?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Yes, he did. He had the two jab thing at the
That's right.
beginning.
Then you know what? You're all welcome. Haven't grown a third tail.
He does have the first two, but didn't get the third.
Didn't get the third.
Thanks for looking out for us.
You're welcome.
And shedding.
Yeah.
Appreciate that a lot.
That spike protein still swimming around in the air here.
Wait,
Jeez.
what? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
So you inject it and then it comes out and it swims in the air.
Swims and then
That's what happens.
Wow.
dives into other people's bodies and stuff. It's gross.
Wow.
You don't want none of that.
I don't want none of that.
No, you don't. All right. So we also have ABC News Gio Benitez.
Oh, yeah, this is
joining the
exciting.
Catholic Church.
Yeah, go ahead and play this. We don't have to watch. I mean, this is a long clip, but
Okay.
there you
So
go.
with his husband.
Big ceremony. Yeah.
This is here in the United States too, right?
Yeah.
So these are Catholic bishops or Catholic
yep.
priests or
Sure,
something,
yep.
and
they're
Yes.
and
they're actually blessing this get together.
Yes.
having him.
He's converted him, right?
Yeah, exactly. His
He's
husband
converting.
is the sponsor, and so Benitez now joining the Catholic Church, and
So that's cool now.
that's cool, right? I mean, it's
So
just,
gay marriage is accepted now in the Catholic Church. Is that
don't
an
know.
official
I don't know
thing?
that
That's
they're
not from the
married.
Vatican.
I don't even know if they are they married. I don't think they are.
yeah.
it says it's his husband.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
His
yep.
husband's his sponsor.
So there you go. Just another institution the left
Okay.
making headway and destroying.
But I will say, I don't think this is Vatican
I don't think
related.
so. Yeah.
I don't
No,
Sanctioned?
I don't think it is.
Sanctioned, yeah.
I don't think it is.
Well, everything woke goes to crap. Somebody said that.
And because they just put in charge of one of the main conservative priests or bishops in charge of their Catholic conference that's taking place.
Yeah, I was surprised.
This year.
Yeah, the Pope
And so
gave it to somebody who's like
really conservative.
Yeah.
So and that is not just so you know that is not a conservative way to go about the church.
that is not.
So I'm pretty sure that's that's not sanctioned.
Destroy our institutions, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Now, this next clip, I want you to brace yourself for because I don't know that you're going to make it to the end of it. It's minute 27, and something else probably not sanctioned by the Catholic Church would be
or any other church,
any other
real church for that matter.
Oh,
This is rough.
yeah.
How queer was Jesus?
Oh my gosh.
This would make it.
He was an observant Jew, but he was 30 years old, no wife,
No,
no
you
job, hung out with 12 other dudes.
Okay.
That's pretty queer.
I don't think I can get into the blasphemy here. I can't do it.
That's why I didn't send it.
Let's not blaspheme, especially as a pastor of some sort. You're going to stand there and really do this to the Savior of the universe.
Got the rainbow shawl and his robes.
You like that, right?
Wow, that is. Are there storm clouds gathering?
I'm sure there's a
above this
rainbow
guy's
crosswalk
church?
leading up to his church.
I'm
so.
sure there is. They probably painted the stairs.
Yep.
Wow, that's bad.
That's bad.
You don't even joke about that. That's ugly. All right. We also have former DOJ Chief of Staff Chad Mazzell on nationwide injunctions.
Injunctions, yeah.
Injunctions, not injections. I thought, is this another?
Moving on to another vaccine?
Another vaccine?
RFK,
already?
your boy at it again?
Now,
What's going on?
We've talked about this before. It's more powerful when you hear it laid out like this from someone who knows. But yeah, judges have a thing against Donald Trump. Who knew?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Bush had 6 injunctions against him. Half of those were issued by Democrat-appointed judges. Obama had 12 nationwide injunctions issued against his administration. 60% of those were issued by Republican-appointed judges. In the first Trump term, he had 64 injunctions. That compares with Biden's 14. And then before the CASA decision, we have a rough count of about 40 issued in the first 6 months of the Trump administration.
Wow.
So over 100 injunctions issued by against the Trump administration. Over 90% of those were issued by Democrat-appointed judges.
Surprise!
That means that since 1963, over 3/4 of the nationwide injunctions have been issued against President Trump, with over 90% of those coming from Democrat-appointed judges. Well, some might argue that's just because Trump is more lawless. Well, again, let's look at the facts. 24 emergency petitions were filed at the Supreme Court by the Trump administration this year. They won 22 of them. That's a 92% win rate at the United States Supreme Court. There's not a single other entity, thank you, that...
Yes.
Yeah.
So, so once push comes to shove on these injunctions, Trump is winning 92% of the time. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that is. It is. I'm glad it wasn't more injections, though.
That's no doubt about it.
Definitely we can't have
Trump
more
is not winning that.
No.
Those are
Trump is not
coming.
winning that battle.
Those are coming.
And also, this is kind of interesting. Say what you will about the Chicago deployment of feds into the city, but it's working. Operation Midway Blitz is actually reducing crime in Chicago. Homicides are down 16%, robberies 41%, carjackings down 48%, transit crime down 20%. Shootings have dropped 35%, the lowest level in 4 years.
Now, if you listen to the governor and the mayor, they will tell you that their plans were already implemented prior to this, and that's what's working, right?
Yes,
it doesn't have anything to do with the feds.
And let's not get too excited because a judge, speaking of judges, has ordered the release of over 300 of those detainees.
Oh my gosh!
From Operation Midway Blitz. So get ready.
If they're illegal, how? If they're in the country illegally.
It's also working, by the way, in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, big time.
A lot.
Where they were invited, yeah.
Really, yes, they were, fortunately, by the
D.C.'s never been
governor.
safer.
And, I mean, it's worked really everywhere. It worked in Los Angeles, worked in D.C., working in Chicago, working in Memphis.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough to argue with, really. And especially when the governor invites them in,
right?
Then there shouldn't be a problem with it.
Right.
So, incredible.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Okay, there you go. All right, we've got overtime still today, and then we'll see you back here to finish up the week tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.